Hi guys! So, um, doing some number line stuff again today. I'm going to show you how you can turn your number lines into a whole bunch of jumps and plus 10s and plus 1s a little bit more simple, a lot less steps, can get them done a little bit faster, so that's exciting. Also, I want to remind you that these questions that Miss Acton's asking you on the forms and that she's showing you how to do in this video are questions you're going to see on tests. Like a test that we're probably going to be taking like next week or the week after, on how to add all these two-digit numbers within 100. You're working on models, but there's also going to be questions asking you to do number lines. You got to be ready for them, okay? So just think about that. Miss Acton's not just sitting here just, yeah, blah, 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 because she wants to get on your nerves, she wants to waste your time. It's because you're going to have to learn how to do this stuff. This is stuff that adults do all of the time. Miss Acton had to add two-digit numbers today to figure out if I could afford to buy a Christmas present today. I had a gift card for $50, and the present that I was getting was $64. And I knew, okay, I've got $50 on a gift card, but I still owe some money. I had to figure out how much money that I need to owe. Then after that, I was like, okay, can I buy groceries? Because my little girl's got out of her milk. And so you use this stuff all the time. So this stuff really is important, and that's why Miss Acton wants you guys to take this stuff seriously. And that's why we're spending so much time on it before we move on to something else, because this is stuff you are going to use for the rest of your life. So take it seriously, okay? So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is show you how you were doing equations this whole week pretty much. We're going to solve the equation 28 plus 45, show how to add 28 plus 45 using an open number line. So we would start with the number 28. Then we know that the number 45 has 4 10s and 5 1s in it. So we're going to jump 4 10s, 4, and 5 1s. We're going to label our jumps, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. We're going to label all of our 1s, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. Then we're going to label all of our jumps, the values of our jumps. 28 plus 10 is 38. I go 1 up in my 10s place. Go up 1 up in my 10s place, 1 up in my 10s place, 1 up in my 10s place. Now I add my 1, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. My answer is 73. All done. It's kind of, there's a lot going on here, guys. It's kind of messy. I'm going to show you how you can take that and make it something a little bit simpler, and it's going to take you a little less time. So again, solving the same exact equation, same exact slide. You're going to start with the number 28. Then instead of doing 4 tens jumps, you're going to do one big 40 jump, because the number 45 has 4 10 sticks in it, so 40. But then it also has 5 1s, so we can't forget about those. Instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s jumps, you can do 1, still kind of keep it kind of short, so you definitely know it's 1s and not 10s that you're adding, and you can put a plus 5 above it. So make sure you make your 10s jump look a lot bigger than your 1s jump, because the number 40 and the number 50, the number 40, or the number 5 and the number 40 are really, really different. So if you made both of those number jumps the same height, that might confuse people that are looking at it, and it might confuse yourself when you come back later. Now here's the tricky part. You need to be able to not jump from a 10 and be able to count up on the 10s place and jump on 1s, count up by 1s. It's kind of just one big jump. So I know that the number 28 has 2 10s in it, 10, 20, and I'm adding 4 more 10s, because this number 40 really is just 4 10s. 2 plus 4 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 10s. My 1s have not changed, so I keep the number 68. Now when I do the 5s, this one's a little bit easier because you're just going to count up by 1s. I would just put 5 fingers up, and I would say 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. 73 is your answer. Let's go back to the last one. We'll be getting the last one. 73. We'll be getting this one. 73. Now I'm going to clean up a lot of the stuff that you normally wouldn't have. You wouldn't normally draw all these 10 sticks. That's just a way Miss Acton's showing you what your thinking should be. You don't even have to draw these up here, especially if you're really good at place value. You know that number 45 has 4 10s and 5 1s. So far, I really have not a lot going on here. I mean, look at how simple this is compared to this one. This one is a hot mess, guys. A hot mess. It gets the job done and it's correct, but it's a mess. Look how simple this one is. So it's chopping off a lot of steps, make it a little bit neater. And if you can get good at this, it's going to help you solve these number line equations so much faster. All right, let's go to the next one. So this one you're going to be seeing in your classwork today, where it has these empty boxes and we have to figure out what numbers go into those boxes. So we also need to figure out the sum, which is going to go into this last box. It says, what are the missing numbers on the number line that show you the sum of 38 plus 24? The number sum is just the fancy math word for your answer. So we're just going to follow along the number line. See, we started with the number 38, and we added 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. You notice how we have the big tens jump, not 5, because you could just be doing this. A lot more messy. They didn't do all that stuff, which is awesome. So we're adding 54 to it, which it shows. Now we just need to fill in these boxes. So these look like ones jumps. So we ended on number 88. So really we just need to add a 1 to it. 88 plus 1 is 89. Plus another one. Oh, that was wrong. 89, and then 90, 91, 92. So the missing cards, there's 92. If I take you back to our classwork, you're going to see that this one has missing cards right down here, right here, and you have to pick which one of these choices fills in the correct boxes, okay? It's a little bit different than what Miss Acton just showed you, but it's the same principle. So you should be able to tell me what numbers go in here, and then find the boxes that match those numbers that you can think of. Excuse me. I had a tickle in my throat. Next one. All right, so this one was one from yesterday. Different numbers, but the same concept. You need to find out what the equation is that matches this number line. So the number line's perfect. It's done. You have to find the equation that matches it. Last night, yesterday, I looked at Miss Acton's, Miss Ramos, Miss Jess. I look at all of our classwork, and a lot of people struggle with this one. Like a lot. A lot of people got that one wrong. So I have 2 questions about that today, and we're going to go over 2 of them right now. Okay. So basically, you're just going to move from one side of the number line, go across, and fill in the blanks, and make an equation. I'm going to show you how. So first thing you're going to do is start at the beginning, the number 47. Write it down. You're going to go forward in your number line, which means that you're adding. You're making your number bigger, and the only way you can make your number bigger is if you're adding. Then we need to figure out how much we're adding. That's your jumps right here. And it's easy. You just count them. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So we got the equation 47 plus 44. And guess what? You don't even have to solve it to find the answer. The answer's right here, guys. Equals, I don't know if I can fit it right there, equals 91, not 99. So again, you just follow along the number line. You start with the number 47, because that's how you start the number line. You count how many jumps that you made, just 44. Then you find out what happened at the very end. We stopped on the number 91, which means 91 is the answer. Let's try it again with a different example. So again, we're going to work from the beginning of our number line, work our way across, and fill in the blanks as we go. So we start with the number 59. We're adding, so that means we're moving up a number line. How much are we adding? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Then we don't even have to solve the equation. You just look where your number line ended and on the number 84, which means the answer is 84. Woo! So again, you got 2 of those today. And I'll show those to you real quick. And they're the very first ones on our classwork for today. So there's one right there that's in purple. You got to find which one of these equation matches it. And remember, guys, there's some of these that don't make any sense. Like, look, always do your best. That is not an equation. This is not an equation, and the other 2 have numbers that are not even on that number line. Same thing with this one. Respectful, that's not even an equation. There's a list of numbers there. Use your brains, guys. We're looking for equations, okay? The last thing that I want to show you is that on your math work today, I have the same Clecky tool and the Math Learning Center websites that you can click on to draw your number line. So you can do the last two equations at the bottom. But I also added a visual to show you that you can use your very own Jamboard. So what you're going to do, I have one of my students' classwork pulled up. This is my student Valerie Gordon, who does paper packets. We're pretending like she's doing the form, and this looks exactly how you guys would be doing it. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to click on this Jamboard link, and then this visual shows you you're going to click on the orange plus sign. And it says it right here in the directions. Click on the orange plus sign. So you're going to click on that, and it's going to take you to your Jamboard page. And you guys can create Jamboards whenever you want, actually. And then you're going to come down here to the plus symbol, and guess what it's going to do? Give you a brand new, beautiful white Jamboard that you get to do your equations on. So then you can jump back to your classwork, scroll down. Okay, I need to solve 59 plus 15. Gonna go back to my Jamboard, grab a pen, and let's do 59 plus 15. Draw a number line down there, start doing your work. Okay, so again, you got all kinds of options. You got the Jamboard option, but you also have the Clecky tool and the Math Learning Center to give you guys chances to draw. The last thing that I do want to tell you is that this very last equation, I had a lot of people that weren't just typing the answer, they were typing the entire equation. And I just wanted to know the answer, not the equation plus the answer, just the answer or the sum. So I put on here, type only the sum. So you should only be typing a 2-digit number like 78, 62, 21. Don't need to type 46 plus 35, it will count it wrong. All I have is a 2-digit number, and that's it, okay? So have fun. Miss Acton loves you. Remember, if you have any trouble, please contact your teachers. They would love to help you. Have a great day and work hard today, okay? Bye, guys.